Hello, today we are doing word problems with long division, and I'm going to pause the video multiple times, so you'll need to stop and respond to different steps. So you'll have to tell me what different steps are to the problem. And I also want you working on your whiteboard, and when you finish this video, I want you to go back to your Google slide and take a picture of your work. So you're entering things into the video, but you're also taking pictures of your work. All right, we're going to do this question using the standard algorithm. Does McDonald's sell burgers? Mrs. Clark is making gingerbread houses. Each house requires 5 ounces of sugar for the frosting. Good thing Mrs. Clark planned ahead and bought 14 pounds of sugar. How many gingerbread houses can she frost? I would like you please to tell me what are the keywords and what are the numbers in this problem. And the video will pause and you'll need to type that in before it'll unpause. Our numbers are 5 and 14, and we have each, which is division or multiplication, and then how many, which just tells us that we need to figure something out at the end. All right, this question is about, I have a bunch of sugar, and every time I make a gingerbread house, I need 5 ounces to make the frosting. So 5 ounces, 5 ounces, 5 ounces, 5 ounces. And we're trying to figure out how many gingerbread houses I can make or frost with my sugar. The first thing we need to do is figure out how much sugar we have. So I have 14 pounds of sugar, but each gingerbread house takes 5 ounces. So given these two things here, what is the first thing that we need to do or figure out? We need to figure out how many ounces are in 14 pounds. So we need to take these 14 pounds and convert them into ounces. Well, 1 pound is 16 ounces. So to figure out how many ounces are in 14 pounds, what multiplication problem are we going to do? We need to do 14 times 16 because this is how many pounds we have and this is how many ounces are in each pound. All right, so I want you to try that on your whiteboard and then let me know what you get. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. Cross off the 6, put a 0. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 4, 12, 2. So we have 224 ounces of sugar to work with. Great. So now that we have this in ounces, 224 ounces of sugar. All right. And so now we have 225. We use 5 for each. And so we're trying to figure out how many gingerbread houses we can make. So go ahead and you can erase this part if you want, because it's really your long division that I really, really want to see when you take that picture. Okay. So we're going to take 224 and divide it by 5. And we'll use the standard algorithm for this. So let's do it step by step. What is 22 divided by 5? 22 divided by 5. 5 times what will get you close to 22? Something. 5 times something will get you to 20. What is it? 5 times 4 gets you to 20. Put that 4 right above the 22. Okay? All right, what is our next step? Next step is to do 4 times 5 equals 20. Great job. What is our next step? Next step is to do 22 minus 20, which gives us 2. What is our next step? Next step is to bring down the 4. All right, what are we going to do next? We are going to do 24 divided by 5. So 5 times something will get you close to 24. 5 times what? We can't hit 24 exactly, but 5 times what gets you close to 24? 4, and we'll put it right up here. What is our next step? Our next step is 4 times 5 equals 20. What's our next step? Subtract 24 minus 20 equals 4. So our answer is 44, remainder 4. Remainder 4 what? What does that remainder 4 signify? I have 4 left over what? I have 4 left over what? The 4 stands for ounces of sugar. So I can make my 44 gingerbread houses, and then I have 4 ounces of sugar left. Therefore, how many houses can I actually make? Does this remainder 4 help me out and get me enough for my house? Or do I just have to say, gosh, I don't have enough, so I'm making 44 gingerbread houses? 44, 45. What do you think is the actual answer to this question and the label? The answer is 44 gingerbread houses. That's how many I can frost with my 224 ounces. How would you check this? I mean, we have a remainder and everything. How would you check your answer? To check your answer, you would do you would do 44 times 5. And then at the end, whatever you get, you would add 4 to it. Because 44 times 5 will get you 4 away, so 220. And then the remainder 4 would add back in. So 44 times 5 is 220 plus 4. And that's how you would check your answer.